Hi. The video.
Hi.
Okay, so we had a really interesting night.
Yes, we did. You
Um,
can tell the story.
okay, so, um,
Where'd you go? There you are.
okay, so Max and I went to his friend Aubrey's birthday party,
Yes.
and it
She just
was,
turned 21.
yeah. So I mean, it was supposed to be like really low key, just a really happy time. Um, I mean, for goodness sakes, we brought Cosmos to the party, and people were just being very chill. And it was about 11:15 at
We were
night.
on the roof.
We went up to the roof.
And it was like, we were like talking loudly, but it was just to speak over each other. Like, we weren't like yelling. It was just like cafeteria noise talking.
Yeah.
Like, no one was yelling or
No,
anything.
and we had music up there, but it was
And
it
no
was
one
still
was
very
like,
chill.
no one was like drunk at the time. Everyone was
No.
just, had been drinking, but no one was really drunk. It was just kind of like.
And suddenly 6 flashlights show up. And so you're like, oh my god, it's the cops.
It was the cops.
It was
Cops
the
showed up.
cops.
I've never been to a party where the cops showed up because I'm a good kid and
We're
I
both
don't.
really good kids. And
And we weren't doing. It wasn't like it was a wild and crazy party. I've been to a party at this same apartment on the same roof where 100 people have been there. Literally, 100 people have been on the same roof where we were at, and only like less than 20 people were there.
so, they asked for all of our IDs. And of course, Max and I being
We're of age.
inexperienced, but we're of age. We were like, oh yeah, sure, here you go. Here you go. Here's our IDs. And they fucking gave us pink slips for open containers on a private rooftop.
We were on my friend's roof. They have permission to be there. They are there all the time. Like, they party all the time. This is the first my friend Aubrey's friend Emma, who lives there. She lives there. She parties all the time. This is the first time the cops have ever showed up.
Yeah, ever.
And sometimes like parties go crazy there. Sometimes parties are like there's hundreds of people there, and it was like a really tiny, quiet. Not tiny, as in like.
I mean, there were like 20 people there at the time.
Yeah,
and that was it.
And no one was like yelling. Everyone was really just kind of talking to each other.
Apparently, quote unquote, someone threw a bottle off the rooftop, and that was what was called in.
Which is
police.
Bullshit.
Because I mean,
no
all
one
of us
was
were
drunk
just
or
we
anything.
were sitting around. We were being very chill.
Yeah,
we were listening to like Weezer and Radiohead. Like it wasn't.
And the Beatles.
And the Beatles.
I think when they showed up, the Beatles were playing. Like, it was ridiculous.
Oh well, but so yeah, so I got my first.
We both got our first summons. We have to go.
First summons. We have to go in.
We have to go to court to pay a fee, and like for open container.
I mean, at this point, I kind of feel like fighting it because I'm like.
We didn't do anything wrong.
We didn't do anything wrong.
We're legal, first of all.
We were on a private residence.
We were on a private residence.
So it wasn't an open container situation in public.
We were at our friend's birthday party. We were just drinking our little, like.
We were drinking fucking Cosmos.
We weren't drunk or anything then, even. No one was even drunk then.
Afterwards, we were like, well, screw this.
If we're going to get freaking summons for it, we're going to get drunk. But at the time, no one was even drunk. We weren't drunk.
Nope. I mean, I was able to have a lucid conversation with the policeman that was like, oh my gosh, okay, what do I need to do from this point? What does this look like? What's the policy? What's the procedure?
It was stupid.
Oh, frustrating.
And then my friend, his 21st birthday is on Tuesday.
Today is Saturday night. And so he was illegal by like 3 days, and they were like, okay, we're going to give you an open container as well.
Fortunately, he was really concerned, too. He was really worried.
I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully so. Fortunately, the guy...
I mean, that's just a legality issue by that point, but...
But it was, like, really worrisome, because it's like, he's almost 21, just let it go. Unfortunately, he did, but... It was stupid. So then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get drunk. And then I got more drunk than I wanted to get drunk anyway.
Walking home was so difficult.
It was. And I threw up, and it was awful.
I wasn't he was in the bathroom by that point. That wasn't.
Yeah, I was in the
present,
bathroom.
but he came back and he was very sweet, if that counts for anything. So.
I don't get drunk a lot.
No.
I usually make videos and I get drunk, so you probably think I get drunk a lot.
Yeah,
but I really don't.
Video's been drunk.
I don't really get drunk a lot, but I'm drunk tonight. And I'm even less drunk right now than I was like 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
I'm still... So I couldn't stand up. It was pretty bad. As I was leaving the party, I don't think I even remember what happened as I was leaving the party, to be honest.
Well, you went and used the restroom, and then I was waiting outside.
No.
You don't remember this? Okay.
No.
Well, then we won't.
I remember talking to John Kirsten. That's all I remember. I remember talking to John Kirsten. Tomorrow morning, I'm not going to remember a damn thing. And I'm going to look in my wallet.
We'll watch this video.
And then I'm going to see that I have a fucking summons and go, what the fuck is that? I remember I talked to my grandma about it.
Yes, you did.
On the phone. I was like...
Because I was left with
because a couple hours before... Arabian. How rude. A couple hours before...
Okay, he was actually French-Moroccan, in all fairness.
He was cool. A couple hours before, I kept talking to my grandma on the phone, and she told me not to get in trouble, and so I texted her, and I was like, I got in trouble, and then she was like, what? So I had to call and explain.
Oh my...
I don't get in trouble, ever.
No, neither do I.
I got a speeding ticket once, and then they took it down, and they said it was a non-moving violation, because I had never gotten in trouble before. Because I'm good.
I wonder if we can do deferred adjudication on this.
I don't know what you just said.
Deferred adjudication.
Maybe. In Brooklyn, you realize we have to go to like a Brooklyn courthouse.
And we have to take off work.
And I have to take off classes, and I've already taken off classes because of the freaking swine flu, so I'm fucked.
You can do it on a Friday after classes. But it still sucks.
By the 25th, it's only like a week and a half or something.
November 20th. Oh. That's in like 6 weeks.
Okay, never mind.
8 weeks, whatever it is.
I just remember they said the 28th.
That's frustrating. Frustrating. Like the fact that you have to go out of your way for something that you didn't... I mean, it's one thing if you know that you're doing something that's risky and has the potential for getting you in trouble.
We literally were having a conversation as loud as we're talking right now.
Right. Well, and we were talking about something ridiculously intelligent, too.
It was like...
At the moment.
We were talking about film.
Yeah.
Because my friend is also a film major, and we were talking to him about our thesis projects and stuff.
And then suddenly someone turned down the volume. We saw flashlights coming in.
We kept talking for like 5 minutes after they showed up even, I think, because we didn't know what was going on.
Because we were like, what?
We were just like, whatever, and we just kept talking. And then we turned and were like, it's like hot. And we realized there was like 6 of them. And nobody did anything wrong. It was ridiculous.
I don't understand.
And it was my friend's birthday party. I feel bad for her because it's like her birthday party.
Well, she made an impression, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Yep. Okay, this has been like 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, so we should let it go.
Then. Okay.
But that's what happened tonight.
Yep.
So I hope you guys find it interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.